Hey guys, Austin here. Hope you guys can hear me clear. I definitely feel a lot better today since the last time I did a video, which the last one was Body Parts Mission episode. Please check it out. But that's not what I'm talking about today. As you can see, I'm bringing the MAGA hat back to the channel once again. So you know what I mean? It's time to talk some politics, and let's just say I'm not happy about the state of MAGA right now, and specifically the state of President Donald Trump. Now, I have said this in the past. Just because you critique the guy you support does not mean you're any less a supporter of that person. I still support President Trump, who is the greatest president of all time at this point. But that does not exclude him from criticism from his own constituents. We must, if we catch something that's off, we need to call it out. So I'm going to start getting ready to roll out here, but got to make sure I watch the traffic and all that good stuff. So just give me a couple seconds, and then I'll dive right into what I'm about to talk about. I'll give you guys a hint that has something to do with a little thing, actually no, a big thing, called the Iran war. Just give me 1 second. Looks like traffic is clear. Oh, no, not so fast. I'm going to back it up a little bit just in case. Alright. Make sure it's clear back here, not clear up here. I'm going to wait. Always got to check both ways before I just bolt out of here. Oh man, it's one of those days. It is frustrating, guys. It's around, I think it's around 80 degrees right now, so it's pretty warm outside. And forget my appearance, I should have shaved this morning, but I wasn't exactly thinking about that. Yeah, so while I'm looking, I'm also kind of start off by saying on President Trump's birthday, which is Flag Day, he had signed a deal with Iran, which I kind of wish he didn't, because I don't think Iran was planning to keep that the whole time. We know their history. We know how, susceptible they think we are when it comes to these. So, basically, they had agreed that they were going to stop this whole nuclear thing and tax and all that crap. But, as I unfortunately predicted, I figured they were not going to keep their promise for too long. And I think not even 2 days later, if I get my facts correct, they literally started attacking again. They started attacking ship, because that was the other thing. It was supposed to open the Strait of Hormuz. And they were, in the beginning, they were letting ships through. We were going to get oil. We were going to start. We did kind of see the prices of gas start to go down because of that, but that might be going back up soon, because the way they all of a sudden they started attacking again, and that should not have been a surprise. Like, I think some people are like, oh, that shouldn't have happened, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but you keep forgetting we're dealing with a regime. Obviously, it's not, the Ayatollah is dead, but whoever's in charge right now of Iran is still doing things that the Ayatollah was doing anyway, which was disrupting the Strait of Hormuz, attacking other areas and stuff like that. So I think that was a very bad move on President Trump's part for even believing that they would keep their promise. But now we are attacking, according to the last I heard, we are attacking drone areas, like drone sites that Iran has, but I thought they were already destroyed. Like, what are we talking about? I would personally think we should be attacking their infrastructure, meaning, I'm not going to be as careful as when I say this, just basically beating the crap out of them, because you're not going to break your promises to us and think you're going to get away with it. That is just absolute crap. So, and I'm just being straight up honest here. I think, I know President Trump thinks he's doing the right thing, But also at the same time, I think even with the best intentions, you can still make mistakes. And I think exactly what President Trump did. He had the right intentions. He thought he was doing the right thing by not exactly, obliterating Iran, but also falling susceptible to their trap. Thankfully, we are attacking that, but I think we're attacking the wrong thing. We should be attacking their infrastructure, discouraging them even further from making nuclear warheads, etc., 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 and possibly crippling the current regime, possibly having a regime change. We know the Iranian people are certainly looking very much forward to the day where that regime completely folds and they have, a free nation like they once had, like many, many years ago. So please pray for the people of Iran, but also pray that President Trump does the right thing and does what he was supposed to do, like I would say months ago. Yeah, it's just a travesty right now. And again, I do believe we're on the precipice of some great things, but I also think we did make some mistakes, and unfortunately we're kind of paying the consequences for them right now. Obviously, I think we're working on the Cuba situation right now, so there's that situation going on. There's just a lot going on, but once we shut everything down, like all of these situations down, and get them settled like we're supposed to, it'll make it a lot easier to focus on the problems at home, because that is what this is all about. It's all about making America great again. So I guess this whole Iran thing is kind of part of it, but at the same time, I think we need to really go and focus on our domestic issues. There's a lot of them, of course, but what do I know? But that's just my take on the situation. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So whether you agree or disagree with my sentiments, it doesn't matter what side you're on, I will hear you out. Just please, as always, be as respectful as possible when expressing your opinion, whether it's, agreeing or disagreeing with my statements, etc., etc. I want open discourse. I just don't want name calling a bunch of crap, because I will shut that down. I'm not going to entertain, insults. I used to be the one that used to try to always want to clap back and be right, be right about whatever I'm talking about. And I might be still susceptible to it, but I think I've grown to the point now where that's not something I worry about anymore. We can't just be always arguing in a frivolous manner about very important things. We're talking about the world here. The world is looking at us, and if they see us fighting and name calling each other all the time and talking about, and I'm gonna use some very careful slang here, but like capping, yada yada yada. You can fill in the blanks. If we keep acting this way, that's why they're looking at us. They're like, we're supposed to be the shining example, but if we're not being that shining example, who are we? Who are we as a nation? So I'm going to try to find myself a nice little parking spot so I can end this video. I'm going to park right here so I can end this real quick. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. If you made it to the very end, and whoever you whoever you agree, whatever I'm saying, with what I'm saying or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you comment, like, and subscribe, that'll be awesome. So, yeah, I know, I ramble for too long, but I hope you stay with me to the very end. That's what's important. Let's keep growing this channel. I think we're at 235 right now. So, yeah. And God bless you all. God bless the President of the United States. I pray that he does the right thing. And God bless the United States of America. The 250th anniversary of America is this weekend coming up. So, all right. Have a blessed one, and stay tuned. Bye-bye.